Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the apostle and those great millstone. Peace and blessings to Yah can pitch his truth throughout the four winds. Shalom, brother. Wickedness will be dealt with. All right, wickedness will be dealt with, and by saying that, there's gonna be a lot of death because you see a lot of wickedness. Okay, you see a lot of wickedness. So it's going to be handled. Wickedness will be handled. Rebelliousness will be handled. Disobedience will be handled. All these things fall under the category of being wicked. Okay? Speaking against the man of the Lord will be handled. And that's why it says when the Lord come back, the slaying is going to be, the slaying is going to be a lot of people slain. The slaying of the Lord shall be many. Okay? Job 4:8, even as I have seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. Reap the same. You can't go through this life being wicked, doing wicked things, stealing, just being crooked, and expect to get good things out of life. Let's be honest. This life, what it's all about is you're planting seed, okay? In this life that we're living, the only thing that's happening is seeds are being planted in your everyday actions. So, as long as you can remember back, I say it's 4 or 5. It becomes a time in your life where you know right from wrong. From that moment on, and you'll know. Because if you're a kid and you go in a store, and by you going in that store, you'll see a toy. You want the toy. Your mom, dad said no. You try to steal it. But something in your mind is telling you, that's not right. What you just done was planted a seed. If you stole a toy, a seed was planted. If you didn't, a seed was planted. Okay? So, our whole life, all we're doing is planting seeds. Okay? And the end of those seeds being planted is when who they call God or Jesus, Yahweh, when he gets back, that's when it will be answered for. Okay? Or being judged here. Being judged here. Because you could do all that wickedness and you could get to the age of 30 and the Lord have you hit by a bus. That was your judgment for those wicked things you've done. Okay? But everything we're doing is seeds being planted. And those seeds, what they're doing is your whole life, boom, they're raising up. A seed was planted, and it's like we're walking, and as we're walking and doing things in life, it's a ground behind us, and we're just dropping seeds. And you look back and you see a long row of, you may done wickedness right here, and that's what sprouted up. You got to pay for that. Okay? But the Lord is just. So you might have done something good, and the Lord gave you a little something good. Okay? But everything we're doing, it has to be answered for. All right? Job 9:29. If I be wicked, why then labor I in vain? Okay, and that's like men of the Lord. If you're wicked, why would you do good things knowing that it's vanity? That's why you have scriptures that say, I'd rather you hot nor cold, but you're lukewarm. Okay? Why would you, and you can look at men of the Lord, why would you go through this life Preaching the truth. Let's say you're preaching the truth. And all of us, but you're doing wicked things on the side. You know what I'm saying? You're doing wicked things on the side. You're committing adultery on the side and you're preaching the truth. That's vain. That's vanity. You can't walk with Yahweh Shem Yahshua holding hands with Satan. All right? Exodus 23. I'm going to start at 1. It says, "Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Keep thee far from a false matter, and the innocent and righteous slay thou not, for I will not justify the wicked." So it's even bad when you're brushing shoulders with wicked motherfuckers. Yeah, you shouldn't even be brushing shoulders with them. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be brushing shoulders with them. The saying is, birds of a feather flock together. Two peas in a pod. You know what I'm saying? So you're guilty by affiliation. You can't be affiliated. I can't be saying I'm a man of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, but after I preach the word, I go to meet up with my homeboys and they're in gangs, and we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings. And you hanging out with them, and then now you got some rival gang members come in, and you in a fight now. But you're supposed to be a man of the Lord. Okay? That's wicked. It's Nahum 1:3. "The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked." Okay? "The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet." Wickedness will be answered for. And just because you don't see it coming, okay, you don't see it coming, you think you done got away with it. Like this scripture says, Ecclesiastes 8:11, "Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. It says back in Nahum, "The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm." So it's going to become times like you think of a whirlwind, a tornado. You do something, you thought that thing was gone, but all it did was, when you wasn't expecting it, it came back around from the other side. Boom, judgment. You done something wicked, you try to turn your life around, now you're doing good, and the Lord smack you. You remember you done that back then? Got you. That's judgment. Okay? Just because it didn't happen right then and there, you think you got away with it. That's not the case. Okay? But that's the reason why it's fully set in men to do evil. Because if you sell dope and you've been selling it for 10 years and nothing's happened to you, haven't been caught, and you be like, "Man, I'm lucky." Nah, it's gonna catch you. It's gonna creep right up on you. Just live life. It's gonna creep right up on you. This is 1 Samuel 2:9. "He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength shall no man prevail." So he gonna keep his true men. The way they move, they're gonna have wisdom from Yahweh Shem Yahshua not to be following behind niggas. Okay? So you have protected and unprotected. Job 8:22. "They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught." Okay? So all the men and women and everybody that comes against the men of the Lord, them wicked niggas, they're going to be clothed in shame. Can you imagine their faces when they see that, wow, the Israelites, they had it the whole time? All the men we looked down upon and said that y'all was this, y'all was that, they had it the whole time? Clothed with shame means they have to wear it. So now you have to wear all that shame and eat all that pride. And that wickedness going to come to naught. Okay? So, wickedness, man, it will be dealt with. Everybody knows somebody wicked. Shit, some more than others, by the handfuls. But they will be dealt with. So, all we have to do is just keep preaching His word, man. The Lord gonna take care of all the rest. All right. Hope this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle that was a great millstone. Peace and blessing to Yah, preaching truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.